Right, good morning my friends. Oh blimey, it's going to be another hot one here in Cornwall, well all over the UK. Possibly not Scotland though, northern Scotland. I don't know, tell me if you're up there. Has the weather got any better since I was there? Anyway, today we're going to finish off the journey and I've got a little surprise for you. And I am looking forward to this one because we're going to finish the journey first off at Land's End, and we're going to go and charge up there because that's what this is all about, charging up and also having a little bit of fun along the way and do some food reviews. Hopefully I get better fish and chips than I did yesterday. Anyway, we're going to head off to Land's End and then from there we're going to head up to Penzance. It's not Penzance at all. You know, you've been all over the country and you're getting mixed up there because it's actually Padstow. You're in Penzance, you're going to Padstow, right? You get it right. Come on, back to the movie. Where we're going to go to Rick Stein's fish and chip shop. Not sure whether we'll eat in or out at the moment, but Rick Stein fish and chips. I mean, he's got the name, hasn't he? So is he going to live up to it? Well, I've been there before, haven't I? I mean, we've been to Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips and whatever, you know, but we'll give it a go and see what it's like and mark it out of 10. And then from there, we're going to head on back home, back up to the Midlands, back to the office and get charged up there. So, because I want to head back. So it's been fun, I've got to say. It's been a long journey. Possibly next time, take an aeroplane. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, my friends, not as environmentally friendly, of course, unless they get electric aeroplanes. Where are they going to do that? Electric cars? Electric aeroplanes? What are they going to do? It'd take a long time to get to America, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'm babbling on. The longest intro ever. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Click the thumbs up if you like the content. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go to Land's End. Right, we're on the road. I have to say, by the way, the car park's back there. I parked at 6 PM-ish last night and up until about, I think, I'm not sure whether it's 4 till 8 in the morning or 6 till 8. You'll have to double check. It's actually free parking, so if you are, you know, going to a hotel or whatever, just park your car in the car park there, one of the council car parks, and it's actually free of charge. I don't know why they do that. Maybe it's because they're helping out the hotels, no idea, but brilliant. Take note of the councils around the UK. Anyway, come on, onwards. Right, here we are, Land's End. Welcome to Land's End. Right, here we are, my friends. We made it all the way in an electric car from John o' Groats to Land's End. Come on, let's go and take a look around, then we'll charge the car up. We made it. I can't believe it. I've got such a smile on my face at the moment, all the way from John o' Groats to Land's End in an electric car. We did it. Amazing, just take a look. I'm lost in your eyes, don't need to pretend. My mind gets lost again and again. Right, let's go and charge the car up, which is over there, grid serve. Let's get the car charged up, have a look around, hopefully have a coffee, and then we'll get on our way to Rick Stein's. Blimey. Well, I can't believe it, we've made it all that way. Right, so let's go and charge up, which is over here, grid serve. Now, you do have to pay for parking here, which was free in Scotland at John Groats. Obviously more expensive down south. Here we go, grid serve, and there's nobody on it because it's really early in the morning. So we'll park up, get charged, and then head on our way. There we go. Oh. Right, so parked up, got the grid serve charger there. First things first, we're at 50%, believe it or not, battery, 141 miles of range left. So let's get charged up, find out what the cost is, have a quick look around, grab a coffee, and then head off up to Padstow and get these Rick Stein's fish and chips. So come on. Right, okay, so there's the charger right here, grid serve. Grab the charger, that's the one. I never understand these things, they're not as easy as a petrol pump, are they? There we go. Not quite as easy as a petrol pump. It's now dragging across the paintwork. So, contactless payment. And it's starting. There we go. Preparing to charge. Hopefully the cafe's open. It's really early, but we'll have a mooch around anyway. I think I'll come round that way rather than climb under the cable. Right, looks like it's charging. Very slowly though, because it's 8:32 and it says it won't be charged till 9:55 AM. It's quite a while. Right, let's go and have a mooch around. It's a bit windy. Woo. Warm though. It's a lot more corporate than John O'Groats. Everything's marketed, isn't it, with prices on and stuff. I'm told to have your picture took by the Land's End sign as well, that you have to pay for it. I don't know yet. I'll find that out though. Well, I can actually see the Land's End signpost here. I think you do have to pay for it. Here we go, look. Let's have a look. Well, there's nobody here, it's that early in the morning. I can see the post there. Well, there you go. Land's End. I think you do actually have to pay to go in, but it's literally 8:39 in the morning, unless somebody comes out and asks me for my credit card. But we'll just get a quick picture and then I'll do one quickly and go and get a coffee before they charge me. Land's End. I made it. I made it! Yeah, I've just spoke to somebody. Apparently you can't take your own pictures I don't know if there's any truth in it. It's just a guy over there that's told me about it. You have to go and have your photo taken by a photographer. If you know the answers to that, pop it in the comment section down below. Seems a bit odd. Let's just go up to the one in John Groats. Blooming English. Didn't realise there's actually a hotel here as well, because there's people eating in there, but you can stay here, the Land's End Hotel. Wonder how much that is. Bet it's not as cheap as a Premier Inn. Oh, right, managed to get a takeout coffee from the hotel. Won't tell you how much that was. Nearly £4. We're going to check the car now. See what charge we've got on it. I've got to hang around till 10 because I've got to get a fridge magnet for Caitlin, so I'm going to have to, for my daughter. So I get fridge magnets from everywhere. I got one from John Groats. There's got to be one down here at Land's End. It's probably cost me more than the one that cost me at John Groats. Let's go and see what charge we've got. Wow, this one's really, really slow. 64%. It's going to take another hour to charge. So I guess we'll just have a wander around. It's very, very slow, isn't it? So I think what we've learnt with this trip is that electric cars for long journeys, I would say, are not really fit for purpose, to be honest, because on the trip down, there's either, you imagine that if I'd not come early and there was a car plugged in here, I'd be waiting 2 or 3 hours for, you know, I'd be here probably a couple of hours. If he was here for an hour and a half charging, and then I'd have to wait for him, then I'd hop on. Absolutely ridiculous. For me, personally, I have an electric car. Do I think it's the future? Certainly not. I've said it throughout, and I definitely do not think that it is the future. I could have made this journey a lot quicker in a diesel car. I just don't think it's the way to go. I think hybrid's probably the way to go. I'd say 95% sure that hybrid is the way to go, but we will see. Right, I'll have a wander around, just wait for it to charge. You know, interestingly enough, let me park my bum on this rock. I've just bumped into the general manager over there of Land's End, and he's been here for like 2 or 3 years. And I said to him, "Oh, do you want to swap cars? Mine's going to take ages." And he said he's not actually happy with GridServe. They don't pay him any money or any profit for it. They basically just pay for the power that they use. So he said he's not happy at all with them. So they're looking at swapping over to Osprey. So a bit of information for you there. I said I probably would. GridServe, I just think are just absolutely terrible. (9:25 AM). 80% charged. Good job I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry, I've got to wait for a fridge magnet, but can you imagine if I was in a hurry? So there's a little model village here. Check this out. I like this one. I wonder if they've got miniature Jameson in there. 10 to 10. 94% charged. It is a good job, isn't it? What would you do if you was in a hurry? Well, it's nearly 10 o'clock now, and yeah, there's a little barrier down now, so you can't actually have your picture taken next to the Land's End sign unless you actually pay for it. So what I would suggest is get here around about 7:30, 8 in the morning and zip on before anybody's here and go and have your picture took with it for free. Just saying. I can't believe that, charging you to have your picture taken next to a sign. Literally, people are just having it took there at that fence, or you can go behind the fence next to the sign and pay like nearly 15 quid or whatever it is. Complete madness. The world's gone crazy.
One eternity later.
Right, so I'm a little bit further down the road from Land's End. I moved out of the way because there was another gentleman wanting to charge. I got my daughter a nice little fridge magnet as well. Look, I get fridge magnets from everywhere. Land's End, I was quite pleased with that one. It's very nice. I think she'll like that. Anyway, GridServe, you are absolutely terrible. They have got to be the worst electric charging network in the world. I rang them in the car. I said, I can't find out the charge. Your system's not showing it online. And they said, oh, we're working on a new app or whatever. Absolutely terrible. You're tapping in cards, you can see other people's payments in there, which is absolutely ridiculous. I worked it out roughly at about £24 something, so we'll go for £24. I said, well, how much does it cost me, because it's not going to show up? Oh, it won't show for a few days because it takes £1 off you. I worked it out roughly about 24 quid. So we'll go for £24 for that one. That's give us a full charge now. Now we're going to head off to go and have Rick Stein's fish and chips in Padstow, I believe. So looking forward to that. I say that hesitantly because normally with all these famous chefs, it's not cooked. They're not cooked by Rick Stein, are they? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. But well, I'm down here. We might as well go and have a look. So come on, onwards, my friends. Right, here we are in Padstow. We're going to go and have fish and chips at Rick Stein's. It took me through the town centre, and I have to say, the downside with electric cars as well, I don't know whether you saw, nobody moved out of the way because they can't hear you. And I've even got an engine noise on here. It's like a spaceship noise, like a whirring noise, but it's still not loud enough and they can't hear you. And you literally have to go really slow because they just walk out into the street literally in front of you because they cannot hear. And I have to stick up for them because I've been in their situation and nearly been knocked over many a times by electric cars. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go and get the fish and chips. I'm absolutely, well, I'm peckish, so come on, onwards.
Moments later.
Right, my word, what? What a heat wave here in the UK. Unbelievable. Right, so we're in Padstow. We're going to head to Rick Stein's for fish and chips to celebrate me getting to Land's End in an all-electric car. I'm looking forward to these. However, going to have to mark them out of 10, and I'm going to have to be honest. If they're nice, I'll say they're nice. They're obviously going to be overpriced. We know that because you're paying for the name. But I've said this before. It doesn't matter whether you've got Rick Stein, whether you've got, you know, Gordon Ramsay. It's not them that's actually doing the fish and chips. It's not them. I need to get on the pavement here, don't I? It's not them that's actually doing any of this. They're not cooking it. Where do I get around here? They're not doing them. So, you know, it's always somebody else. They're putting somebody else in there. It's like me saying, you know, this is the MacMaster's channel, and then I give somebody else the camera and I get somebody else to edit it, and it would never be the same. Because people say to me, why don't you get somebody else to edit your videos? Because then it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't have my input on it. And it's the same with the chefs. Anyway, come on, onwards. So there's a massive queue there if you want to sit down. There's a lesser of a queue if you want the takeaway, so we're just going to go for the takeaway. Right, so I've got the fish and chips. I've got to say, there's literally nowhere to eat them. There's some benches around the back, but they're all taken up. And there's just building work and a car park here. It's not in the best of places, I have to say. I hope the fish and chips are better than the location. Right, here we go. Rick Stein's fish and chips in a car park, basically. Rick, come on if you're watching. I'm sure you could get a better location than this, mate. It's in a car park. Here we go. Right, so first of all, what did it come to? Let's have a look. Where's the receipt? It came to a total of, with fish chips, mushy peas and a curry sauce, and it's a cod, by the way. It came to £18.40, my friends. £18.40. Salt and vinegar, they put in packets, by the way. I said, can you put it on? She said, oh, there's packets there. Help yourself. I thought, right, fair enough. Okay. So, let's have a look. What have we got here? We've got the curry sauce and the mushy peas in a box. Nice little, well, it's a bit posh, isn't it? Because it's like a small little tub. But let's be honest, it just means that they give you less. Look, it's like a thimble full of peas and curry sauce. Listen, I'm reserving judgment. We're going to have a look at the goods itself. Now this worries me. What's that? There we go. Well, we'll pop it back because I guess it looks good, but take a closer look, my friends. Right, let's have a look at the I mean, the curry sauce. This couldn't be a smaller thimbleful of curry sauce. But look how much. Look how much. There's hardly any curry sauce in there. Honestly, just take a look at this. I mean, really, Rick Stein. I order a curry sauce. You give me a tiny little thimbleful holder and it's only half full. Right, well, we've got a lemon in here. It's probably cost me about £3 for that. So we'll put a little bit of the lemon on there. Pop that in the bag. That straight in the bag out the way. Let's go in for the cod. Let's have a look. Let's see how many chips we've actually got under here. Hardly any. Right, here we go. Very greasy to start with. I want to like this, by the way, before anybody says, but extremely greasy. It's nice, but it's greasy. No skin on it. Very, very greasy. The chips, let's have a look. Let's remove this fish onto there, and I'll show you how many chips we've got. Hardly any. Right, well, we'll go in for the curry sauce, what we've got of it. Not the best curry sauce I've had. The peas, not fluorescent. A little bit cold, if anything, I'd say. Lukewarm. Chips, we'll go in for the chips. Very, very greasy. I don't know whether you can see them glistening there. Right, I'll eat this. Batter's crispy, but very, very greasy. I'll eat this and we'll come back to you and we'll mark it out of 10. Don't forget, I want you guys to mark it out of 10 as well, on looks alone, and obviously what it looks like. See you guys in a minute. Right, let's wind this up. Can't eat any of that curry sauce, any more of it. Awful. Right. Rick Stein. Really? Honestly, for the price, that was absolute garbage, really, because they were too greasy. The peas were tasteless. The curry sauce was lukewarm and runny, really, basically. The chips greasy. I'm not impressed. I really wanted to like them. I was looking forward to it. My last fish and chips down here in Cornwall. I'm going to say, hang your head in shame, Rick Stein, because you're selling this garbage to people that's overpriced, really. Again, I've proven my point. You know, it's the same with Gordon Ramsay. However, I have had Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips at the Narrow in London, and they were good. They were way better than this. I'm trying to find somewhere to mark it. I feel all literally greased up now. I mean, they're not the worst fish and chips I've had, but they're up there with the worst, I've got to say. I'm going to go. It didn't have any skin on it, which is a bonus. I'm going to say don't waste your money. I'm just going to... 2.1, honestly. I mean, it's all about, you know, pompous presentation, isn't it? With a little bit of grass cuttings on the top, and, you know, your lemon and whatever. Lose the lemon, lose the grass, give us some proper tubs of, you know, mushy peas and curry sauce, and don't leave all the grease on it, and give us some more chips. nah, give it a miss. If you come down, you know, I've passed a couple of other fish and chip shops here that wasn't anywhere near as busy as Rick Stein's was. My advice would be go and find them, support a local business. I've only done this just for a vlog. Go and support a local business, a little fish and chip shop, and don't put any money in Rick Stein's pocket, because honestly, garbage. Right, let's get back on the road and let's finish this road trip off and head back up to Nottinghamshire. Come on. Right, it is so hot, ouch. Ooh, that is hot. Let's get back on the road. Do you know what, I'm seething on the way back to the car because I was really looking forward to them fish and chips, and it's the same thing, isn't it? It's the same thing, these, I'm going to swear, but these, well, light swearing, these bloody celebrity chefs, they stick their name to stuff and then they bugger off, don't they? Do you know what I mean? And just leave, you know, the chefs that they employ to do the work. Honestly, for that price, and a tiny little tub. Oh, look at this, it's trendy. No, it's not trendy, it's a rip-off, mate. It's a rip-off, especially when it's only half full. Absolute joke. Rick Stein, hang your head in shame, mate, because they were garbage. I've got to get it out. Honestly, I was really looking forward to it, and it annoys me when there's local fish and chip shops around here, family-owned businesses, and you've got garbage being produced like that and put out like that for ridiculous amounts of money. Honestly, if you're watching this and you're thinking of going, that's hot, don't bother. Honestly, I was really looking forward to them. Come on, onwards. Right, I'll be quick because I've turned the AC off so you can hear me, and it's baking. Oh, it's getting hotter and hotter. The car was ready cooled for me. Now it's getting, anyway, I'm talking 77% battery left, 217 miles to go. I'm gonna pop in the Waze here to go back to Mansfield, and that should tell us the amount of how many have we got. I'm not gonna, wow, 314 miles to go, 5 hours 13 minutes. However, it's going to take me longer because I'm going to have to charge along the way somewhere. Probably one charge should do it. So anyway, come on, onwards. I've got to put that back on again. Oh man, it is so hot. I'm not moaning though, I love the warm weather. It's just very hot. That's oh. Right, so I'm back at Ionity again, the ones that I charged at on the way there. So we're down to 35%, 92 miles of charge. So let's get it charged up, then we'll get on the way again. These are the fast chargers, the Ionity ones. That's why I've come to these rather than GridServe. GridServe sucks, basically. Ionity, way better, so come on. Now you see, this is how daft it is, because now I've got a charger both sides, but this is the fast charging point, so look at this. Verifying.
One eternity later.
It says I'm not authorised to charge, contact my provider, but it's just come up here, authorisation information confirmed. the process has started, but it hasn't.
Twenty minutes later.
Oh, doors open. Oh, goodness sake. I'm going to try a different charger because it's saying I'm not authorised, and I am authorised because I'm using my Porsche charging card, so I don't know what on earth is going on here at all. It's ridiculous. So let's go in forwards into this one and try this one. If not, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Ridiculous.
Later.
Right, I'm trying again. It says communication error, charging problems. So I've turned the car off, left charging port impaired. What's going on here?
Eventually.
Right, eventually I've managed it. What I did was I turned the car off, locked it, unlocked it, unplugged it, plugged it back in, made sure the car was locked, reset the thing on, reset the Ionity charger there, and then it's working now anyway. But we're at 102 miles, 38%. It's now 1 minute past 4, and to get to 100%, which is what I want to get back home really, it's going to take until 2 minutes past 5. So even though it's quick, it's, you know, not that quick, is it? Ice cream time. No McDonald's milkshakes, no McDonald's ice creams. The machine's out of order. Tell me in the comment section down below why McDonald's machines, their ice cream machines and shake machines, are always out of order. I'm sure I've read about this somewhere. What is it? What's the myth? Now the EV clan will be saying,
it's all about the greater good.
The greater good.
you should have planned your journey. You should only charge it to 80%, you know, with the Roy Cropper carrier bag.
It was a gear selection problem. Should have been right and back, not left and forward.
Well, I have planned it. This is where I've planned to charge up at the fast one, and I need about 220 miles to get home. So I'm going to be sat around here just wasting time when I really could have just filled up with petrol and been on my way. However, I'm not. Can you imagine how many charge points we'd need if everybody went electric? Right, let me just turn this AC down so you can hear me. I got it to 95%. That's going to get us 269 miles. I'll just put on the ways here how far we've got to go home. So 269 miles, it should get us at 95%. That actually, good. Safely. We've got 212 miles back to Mansfield, but I've got a little extra charging just in case. It cost £16.71. That did. So there we go. Let's get back on the road, get back to the office, and I can start work editing. Right, come on, onwards, my friends. Right, well, I don't know whether you can see me or not because it's pretty dark. However, I was supposed to get off there at junction 28 of the M1, and there's a load of traffic there, so it's brought me on to junction 29 now. Only issue is it's now come up with please monitor range, and I've got 14% left, so I'm really pushing it to get back to the office. It'll probably leave me, I'm guessing, with only a few miles left. I really can't run out of battery now. I've literally just got back. I'm almost back. Come on, we can do this. And I'm not doing this to hype it up or create any more drama. 14%, 37 miles left. So we're probably going to be left, I would have thought, with about 10 to 15 miles left, maybe 10 miles. However, it does go down really quickly when it gets lower. So never ever leave it to the last few miles. So it is a good job that I actually charged up to 98 or 99%, because you've still got people, you know, the EV clan going, you shouldn't charge it for more than 80%.
How can this be for the greater good? Shut it!
If I'd have not charged it to more than 80%, I'd have run out, or I'd have had to stop again. So, you know, and there wasn't that many fast charges on the way up. Anyway, come on, fingers crossed for me. I can't see you, it's very dark, sorry. Right, my friends, I'm going to charge you up 1 second. I've got 9% battery left, and we're back at the office in Mansfield where it all began. Let me just get the charger. Oh, let's get this plugged in. What a journey. I am absolutely shattered. So, what have I learnt on this journey? Well, I'm going to wrap this up quickly because I did call in and get myself a Chinese takeaway and a bottle of Jameson. I'm going to say I don't think the infrastructure is quite ready yet. However, Scotland is a beautiful place. The United Kingdom is a beautiful place. I've thoroughly enjoyed... Hang on, the light's gone on. There we go. I've thoroughly enjoyed seeing... Fans are coming on in the car as well. The whole of the UK, well, not the whole of the UK, but other parts of the UK. I'm absolutely shattered. I've enjoyed my time with you, and we'll be probably back with another vlog tomorrow, I guess, but something different, something local maybe. Anyway, and I've got to say, this car, and again, light's gone off. It's the light for the security light. This car, absolutely amazing. And that's all for today. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And thanks for keeping me company. Bye bye. I have to say, by the way, the car park's back there. I think I parked about after 6 PM last night, and I think up until 8 in the morning it's actually free.
To A30.
Fuck me! Idiot.
How can this be for the greater good? Shut it!